U7 Buy provides the most convenient, fastest, and safest way to upgrade your team with numerous positive reviews and verified by top creators from different countries with 24/7 online customer support. Now you can enjoy an extra free coins for every order. Don't miss the opportunity for up to 4 million free coins. Use my code Inception for another 8% off. Okay guys, so the next card that we're going to be checking out is the new Marco Reus card. The only main complication with this card is link ups, but EA knows that they're not really releasing like crazy SBCs, so I think in their mindset is we're going to release Beckenbauer and Lahm, and then that's going to be the easier way to give you the links to Reus. I think that's like their logic, right? Which are cards that if you play this game normally, like this game is very meta nowadays, they need to be significantly higher, but that's their logic, I'm assuming, right? Like, oh, people did Beckenbauer, people did Lahm, so that's the triple link setup just like that, right? If this was FIFA 15, it'd be great, but anyways. Roles. This card has, I think the main one here is going to be Playmaker ++. You do have the capabilities of playing this card in the center mid position. Do I recommend it without any defensive playstyles? A little bit debatable, right? The playstyles that he has in the passing department is pretty solid. Obviously, he has the finesse shot plus and stuff, a couple of dribbling stuff to work with. The reason why I find this card interesting in a little bit of a sense is because if you provide a card like this, an engine chemistry style, right, to increase the pace, the dribbling, and the passing of the card in the actual cam position, it is still helpful to have defensive stats there. Could you technically go on the route to giving him a shadow and then hoping that you do some sort of evolution in the future that at least provides him the intercept and the anticipate? Sure, you could totally do that, but like I said, I think with a card like this, I think it's very important to mention that, yeah, no defensive playstyles right now in the center mid position might not be super ideal, but you could totally use him there. He has the passing one, so if you're that type of guy that likes the passing stuff more, then by all means, right? But yeah, he also has the striker position change, but mainly for the false nine to be able to do incisive passes, right? Because he has that playstyle and the finesse shot. So you're generally using him as a cam false nine type of player for the most part, right? But yeah, we'll see how he plays. Should be interesting. I'm hoping that when I give him the engine, the dribbling is like good enough, you know, because again, they always poorly format these cards nowadays. They can make them significantly higher, but we'll see. We'll see how he plays in game. Oh, get it. Oh my goodness, defensive abilities. Oh, that dribbling felt weird. All right, typical meta goal. I tried. We can get something crazy there. Good shot cancel. Reus was there, just in case. Oh, do I have to increase the shooting? Do I have to give him the hawk? Is that what I have to do? And then sacrifice the dribbling being lower? Or give him a hunter even, because his pace is pretty low. Even if you have defensive stats, they still flick it off your foot. Oh, okay. They still flick it off your foot like that, you know? Dashboarded. Oh, he still tracks me there. That worked out. Have to do this through ball. And penalty. Marco Reus. Nice. He goes upwards instead of downwards. No, that was a bad pass. I gave him a hunter, by the way, is because like that shot earlier, I was kind of like, eh. We'll see what the vibes are in general, though. I don't. At the end of the day, I don't think a Trivela, even if you have a plus, I don't think a Trivela is gonna be as effective as a finesse shot is gonna be as effective as a Trivela. What a finesse! Even that what was that finesse? Like that animation, you have finesse shot plus. Why are you taking it like that? Why is it not direct? You guys get what I'm saying? Like, what is that? Hold up, hold up, hold up. I got nothing. Oh, the skill moves. Oh. Hold up. Oh, I was waiting for him to actually control him there. I have to pass it off. Got nothing. Yeah, the middle finesse is not going to come off. Oh, that's just a Trivela. Trivelas are just good, so... But again, we do have the Hunter on him just to increase his shooting on the card. Nice pass there. Oh, dude. Okay, so that's not a green. And that actually was the good animation, like the super right angle sort of animation. But I don't know. Oh, and then the AI gets it for him there. That's insane, man. Oh, too much power? Like, what, dude? I'm telling you, if I hit that same strike with a Trivela, I probably score it, man. That's how insane it is. Assist there by Reus. Oh, nice try. Probably should have just done a driven shot, honestly. I would have had more luck there. Okay. As I mentioned, the driven shot. Literally, that's why I told you guys in the Tyrion re-review, I would rather get driven shot over finesse. Finesse, I don't know. It just... Finesse is... You know what? You know where I like finesse? Like, if it's like the side positions. Do I get that? Oh, he still gets the touch there. Wonder if I went for a shot cancel if it would have helped there. These are the SBCs that they release, man. Just horrible cards all the time. Can't even do a through pass, bro. Huh. What a cringe year to do SBC content, I'll tell you that for free. Oh, can go around the guy there. I get to that? Nope. See, I didn't even green it, but if I greened it, I probably would have scored, man. Brother, you have finesse shot plus. I'm doing too much power? What does that even mean there, bro? Like, I'm putting less to try to, like, you know? Oh, that one, if it's coming off of the floor like that, no chance. It's not gonna come off nice. Warapass. See what I'm saying? That's why I tell you guys, man, the reviews, like, I would prefer to just, like, finesse is like, if I'm using it on the side, like I said, then it's like fine. Right? But like Trivella is gonna be the go-to anyways. That's why if I'm like in and around the 18-yard box, like a driven shot just comes off better. Oh, come on, man. A good play too. I have to try him out on the engine again. No. Oh yeah, I gotta give him like a dribbling boost again. I need to see. There it is. Trying him like Shadow Striker on the side right now. Because he has the 1+, right? So. Oh, he goes downwards there. That's annoying. He's offside, bro. No way. Oh, that would have been a crazy pass. That worked out. Get a through pass off there with Reus. Get a green time strike, and we're chilling. Oh, too much time. Oh, that's why I try to close that down quickly there. There we go. I'm surprised I scored that because it's a middle strike for a finesse. Those are usually the ones that don't end up working out that well. That worked out. That worked out. Anybody else tired of scoring like the same meta goals all the time? Like that's not. I don't view this as skill based, man. Like that cutback stuff is such a new gen thing. Like it's like almost every game pretty much. No, man, that delay is insane. I had him at the angle there too, just to make that pass. Full skill. Driven pass. Pass. There we go. He's not playing, which I'm gonna leave the game actually, because the record's not relevant to me on this account. But yeah, I'm starting to get more finesse shots with him. But like, yeah, there's certain things that feels a little bit weird on the card for sure. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. First time. There it is. You have the incisive for that, bro. No, that's not the space I was looking at. Did I score two? No. I don't know. Finesse shots are weird on him. I will say, I think a big reason why his finesse shots are weird sometimes is because his body type definitely makes him. You know what? Like, I don't know. For me, I've always felt this way when it comes to like FC games and stuff. When your body type is a certain way of finesse shots, most of the times, right? Most of the times, you're going to finesse a certain way too because your center of gravity is like different, you know? Because he has like a weird thing to his dribble. I feel like that affects the shot, if that makes sense. It's like going off of like, I guess, whatever characteristics the card has, right? And that's the delay is nuts. I pass it down, he takes forever. Oh, that's what happens when you don't have the driven shot. No. Oh, he misses the whole net. That's fun. That's fun. War game we play. War game we play. Oh, way too close for that to work out. I red timed that one. Funny, because you could even see it in the shooting animation. Like, the way that he strikes the ball takes a little bit longer to get it off, you know? And there it is with the incisive passes. Oh, the weird animation for the finesse there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just an inconsistency of like him doing that like really sharp one and him not. Crossbar on that one. White timed on that one. We get the green. Yeah, the animation choice is a good one there, but oh, I did a shot cancel and the game's like, nah, no, thank you. Yeah. This shot animation, I have to wait a little bit longer for it to come off a certain way for sure. No! Rip. Yeah, I gotta do a different skill move there. Oh, go in. Look. Oh yeah, you definitely have animations to you. That's always been a Reus thing though. Like, I think there's only been like 1 year where like his dribbling animations didn't bother me. And I think it was that 1 year they released like a foot birthday version of him. But they needed to like always max out his dribbling like crazy. Oh, I give him an engine, the shooting. Like I went upwards there. I didn't go near post. Crazy delay today, eh, boys? It's been pretty bad. New PC and I'm still getting like crazy delay. Ugh. He saves that? Yeah, he saves that one. That's your finesse shot, guys. That's your finesse shot. You want an actual finesse shot? Like you want it to pretend like you have the playstyle plus? There's your finesse shot. You know what I'm saying with the dribbling? There's like a weird thing to it for sure. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Marco Reus card. So if you end up using this card in your team, guys, I mean, there's different ways you could potentially use him. I was trying him out on different things for a little bit, right? Mostly the engine chemistry style and the hunter chemistry style, right? If I give him the pace boost on the card, there's potential to be able to use a card like this maybe in like the side positions with like a Shadow Striker, right? Should they have given him Shadow Striker plus? I do think that they should have. I think it would have made the card a little bit more interesting in that sense. Here's the situation with this card, right? So if you give him an engine chemistry style, his dribbling base mechanic stuff still feels weird, right? In my opinion, they probably had to give him like way more dribbling playstyles. I don't know what it is to kind of like fix it. Maybe give him 99 dribbling stats for everything and then every single playstyle for that to not feel weird on the card. But it does feel weird, right? And you can see it from the shot animations. Like you could tell most of the times when the shots like they take longer to hit, right? Or the finesse shots are shot a certain way. They're not as consistent and stuff, right? So even if you improve the dribbling of the card, you're still going to have that general feeling on him, right? I think the main way that you have to really use this card is definitely going to be in that playmaker sense. But I'm going to tell you guys and be honest with you with how this card performs in game. You know what it genuinely feels like? And this is a very common theme when it comes to SBC content that EA releases this year, right? This card feels like somebody that in the future you're going to want to be able to use as an actual center mid if a certain evolution comes out, right? Because as of right now, in the cam position, or you know, even in the striker area, if you use him on the false 9, it's an okay card to use, right? Like this is one of those cards that has like a very high like to dislike ratio because Marco Reus is generally an FC legend in the game, but the card in game is not like going to be a super impressive card by any means, right? Like we've gotten cards in the past, you know, like let's just say SBC wise, and even cards like this, they format oddly, right? Where, you know, you have a card like Neto who was oddly formatted in the dribbling department, but, you know, you gave him a hunter chemistry style and he plays his role well because he had like finesse shot and all that kind of stuff. The reason why I'm making this comparison is because he's 223k as well, right? But yeah, again, EA doing EA things, the dribbling is formatted a certain way, whatever. An evolution in the future came out where, you give him a marksman chemistry style, right? And then it's probably not going to be here anymore, obviously. But, he had like better pace to work with, so he didn't necessarily have to like boost those sort of areas of the card, right? For me, the way that he feels base mechanic wise, it really feels like a center mid, right? But for me, as of right now, like meta wise, it's going to be harder to use him in that area because he doesn't have the play styles to work with the stats. But if there's any sort of evolution in the future that drops like an intercept on the card, or an anticipate or something like that, I think that would be very, very helpful for him, right? Obviously, when you do provide him with the hunter chemistry style, your dribbling is going to feel worse, right? Like, obviously, they put this stuff in the 90s, but you guys know how it works nowadays. Like, a lot of this stuff, and it's crazy because I'm looking at the card, like, he has a regular first touch, he has a technical and stuff, but yeah, no, he needs like press proven plus. He needs like his dribbling to be honestly maxed out to like really fix that part of the card. And then obviously, if you give him the engine, you are working with lower shooting, so you definitely have to green time your strikes more, but you have to be mindful of the fact that his body type makes him perform a certain way in game anyways, right? So it's one of those types of SBCs, that's going to be cool for people to unlock because Marco Reus is Marco Reus. The hardest thing is obviously going to be the links to work with because you do have to get a lot of German players. EA's concept is providing like, sorry, I just had to check something really quickly. Yeah, it's just the concept of the flashback that people are going to be into, right? Just being able to use a Marco Reus card, probably mainly specifically use him as a playmaker, and then basically go from there. Because obviously the passing does come off pretty nicely if you do get into the right areas at the right time. I think that's going to be like the main ways to utilize the card. But yeah, if you do end up using him, just be very mindful of the way that his dribbling feels because you don't have certain play styles, or it needs to be maxed out, one or the other, right? And then also the other thing is if you give him an engine, if you get into goal scoring opportunities, sometimes the shooting could be a little bit weird to work with because it's a little bit lower. But honestly, even when I gave him a hunter, because of the way that his body type works with the dribbling and stuff, it was a little bit weird anyways, right? So one of those like concept SBCs where it's like, hey, we're going to release a Marco Reus card that's going to be usable, but maybe in the future an evolution could turn him into a very, very solid player. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, man, like the way that his body type and dribbling feels, if he's not given certain play styles, then he really feels like a center mid. You know what I'm saying? Like he really feels like a center mid, especially if given the right play styles. So yeah, common occurrence with the SBC content this year. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.